Friends, I need your help in finding a couple that I haven't seen since October 21st, 1983, the night that this Jewish college student became convinced that Yeshua was the Messiah. Hi, I'm Cantor from Tiferet Yeshua congregation right here in Tel Aviv. Stick around to the end so I can send you my free book. Okay, this is not like our typical weekly teachings, for sometimes I've wanted to locate the couple that God used to bring me to Yeshua. On October 21st, 1983, I went to a movie with a friend. It was a movie about Yeshua, and it was in Durham, North Carolina. I was searching at the time. This was about an hour away from Lewisburg Junior College where I was going. On the way back, I did something really unusual. I prayed, and I asked God to show me if indeed Yeshua was the Messiah. At that very moment, my friend lost control of the car, and we swerved from side to side before flipping over, landing upside down in a ditch. The car was totaled, but we were fine. We walked to the one house that we saw, and we knocked on the door. A couple answered, and I guess they were in their mid-30s. I noticed a Bible and a Last Days Ministry magazine commemorating Keith Green's first anniversary in heaven. I had no idea who Keith Green was, but the cover struck me. I began to ask them about Yeshua, and I said, if he was the Messiah, how could they kill him? At that point, the wife explained Yeshua's mission to me. He didn't come to save his life, but to give his life as a sacrifice. And to be honest, it made no sense to me whatsoever. But as she spoke, the power of God fell on me. I was suddenly enveloped in this mighty force, and the more I resisted it, the stronger it got. Finally, I surrendered. How could I deny it anymore? The movie, the prayer, the car wreck that totaled the car and not us, thank God. Then to end up in the home of two genuine believers, and now I was experiencing the presence and power of God, something I'd never experienced in my life before. That night, I became a new creation in the Messiah. The husband took us back to Lewisburg, and I never saw them again. But I do have a few clues, and with the internet and social media, and maybe a little help from you guys, who knows, maybe we can find them. The first clue is that they live almost exactly halfway in between Lewisburg and Durham. Now, there are only two routes, but I think it's the northern one because I remember that we started out on a highway. They may have lived on Route 56 between Creedmoor and Wilton, or possibly Route 98, close to where it intersects with Route 50. If you're from North Carolina, you maybe know what I'm talking about. The other clue is they gave me a copy of Josh McDowell's Evidence That Demands a Verdict. Their phone number was written in the book, but when I called it a few years later, it had been disconnected, and I don't have the book any longer. In addition, I do remember that they belonged to a Baptist church. They would be in their early to mid-60s, I guess. I just want to thank them and tell them what God has done in my life and how He used them. So there you have it. I'm just putting this out there, and who knows, maybe we'll be reunited. But if not here, definitely in the age to come. I sure hope this video fulfills its intention. To get my free ebook, The 15 Most Important Facts About the Israeli-Palestinian Conflict, just go to roncan.net/15facts and make sure that the F is capitalized. This video has been brought to you by our congregation, Tiferet Yeshua, right here in Tel Aviv. For more information, please go to reachtelaviv.org. And while you're there, consider making a donation so that we can continue to share the good news of Yeshua here in Israel and bring you more of these weekly videos. Now, don't forget to subscribe. Shalom from Tel Aviv.